boys and girls, it's Mr. Wendorf, the Sunnyside Fayette teacher, and today I'm going to show you some challenges that you can try if you are interested in the sport of tennis. You'll notice I'm wearing my Packer jersey today. Hopefully you found a jersey or a t-shirt that's sport related that you are going to wear today while you're doing the activities. With our tennis activities, we're going to focus on a series of striking challenges. So I'm going to show you those challenges one at a time, and then I want you to try as many of those activities as you feel comfortable doing. First of all, let's talk about equipment. You might have a tennis racket and a tennis ball at your house that you can use. If you don't have that, you might have a badminton racket and a birdie. Maybe you have some type of a paddle. Perhaps you have a ping pong paddle and a ping pong ball. If you don't have that, you could use a Tupperware cover and a sock ball. Okay? Now, not all of the activities are going to be able to be done depending on what kind of equipment that you have. For example, if you don't have something that bounces, you won't be able to do any of the bouncing activities. So, let's begin with my first activity. And that is, can you balance your object on top of your piece of equipment without letting it fall off? Now, can you balance while you move? If you have a ball for your object, the next challenge is to see if you can make it roll in a circle without letting it fall off your racket. All right, our fourth striking challenge involves upward striking movements. You want to keep your wrist nice and firm as you're doing this. You don't want your wrist to bend. Keep it firm and strike the center of your racket. So we're going to start with a gentle tap upward like this, and then a catch. Tap, catch. Notice the ball is not going much higher than my head. All right, now we're going to try this gentle tap upward continuous. Again, the ball is staying low. I want to control it. I don't want to be striking it too hard. Okay, now we're going to try alternating. So we're going to hit it on this side of the racket. Then while the ball's in the air, we're going to flip the racket over and hit it on the back side. So it looks like this. One side, flip, one. Flip, 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 flip. Again, gentle taps. We want to be able to control our object. Okay, now we're going to go to a gentle tap downward, starting with a single first. One tap downward. Again, it's gentle with the racket. One strike, keeping that wrist nice and firm as you strike. All right, now the continuous downward tap. Kind of like dribbling, except you're using a racket to do the dribbling rather than a hand. All right, now we're going to try something where we're going to strike the ball upward. We're going to let it bounce on the ground once, and then we're going to strike it upward again. So it looks like this. Strike it up, let it bounce. Up, bounce, up, bounce. Again, gentle strikes on the ball. Now we're going to get into some striking in a forward direction. So you're going to need to find perhaps a garage door as a space, but you need something to be able to hit your ball towards. And we want you to be gentle because we don't want anything to get broken. So we're going to start with a single strike forward. The ball's in the air. We're facing our target, and we're going to do a single strike. Nice and gentle towards our target. Now we can do it from a bounce also, where we bounce the ball first and then we strike it. Bounce and strike. Bounce and strike. Bounce and strike. And our final challenge is the strike forward and do it continuously. So you can do it from the air like this. Or you can start with the bounce first. Again, gentle strikes forward towards your thing I do want to point out too is if you're having a hard time controlling your racket, instead of holding it down here, move your hand up. We call this choking up on the racket. It'll give you better control as you're doing it. So there you have it, boys and girls. Those are your challenges today for your tennis activity. Don't forget when you're done, we want you to take a photo of you with your jersey on or your t-shirt on and your equipment, and then submit that to Seesaw. Have a great day, everyone.